All right. Okay, Andrew, you
Monica.
are a Columbus favorite, a star.
Thanks.
You're a joy for our city, and you're coming back.
Mama's coming home. Yeah, I'm really excited to share with you that it's really a kind of a pinch me moment, Monica. I'm really excited because I'm coming home in November to do Hairspray at the Ohio Theater.
People were so bummed when Columbus was not on the schedule. I mean, there was a lot of sadness, Andrew.
So COVID had really backed up national tours all across the country. And so, of course, there are Hadestown and Come From Away and Pretty Woman and Mean Girls, whatever else is on the road right now, Wicked, Hamilton. They all had these spots that they had to, everyone was trying to renegotiate their schedules. And here we are now, finally, thankfully, gratefully, coming to Columbus. It's so exciting.
People are going to flip. I mean, I know a lot of people have traveled to see you all across the country. What has that been like?
Let me tell you, when you go to a city, first and foremost, being able to do this tour has been awesome, challenging. This has been the most difficult thing I've ever done professionally because it's requiring me to really be committed. And I'm all in. I'm all in on this show. Yeah. And so when you go to a city that you're really unfamiliar with, and people from Columbus have been there to surprise me and meet me at the stage door, or they'll text or call me and say, guess what? Guess who's coming to the show tomorrow? It's overwhelming. I have had this, truthfully, almost in every single stop so far, I've had someone from Columbus, Ohio be there. And that is, it's very special. And it just makes me so grateful that this is happening at the time that it's happening in my career, because I wasn't ready for this 20 years ago when I wanted it.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't ready for it. And what I got to do instead was get to do drag in Columbus, Ohio, and learn from Virginia West, and learn from the community, and meet people who were helping foster my career, and work with you. And really try to, kind of mold me into the person I am today. And I'm ready now, right? I'm much more capable of doing this now. And I'm also much more able to step into a space of gratitude with it, my gosh, how great, this doesn't happen every day.
Yeah.
And nor does the love and support from a community, that is my life. That's the greatest thing that I think I've ever accomplished in my career, personally or professionally, is that I have Columbus as my home, and I'm so proud of that. And I have no regrets whatsoever in my career or my life.
The other day, you posted some flowers that you got from a 9-year-old.
Yeah, Ollie, a 9-year-old Ollie, in Athens, Georgia, which is a beautiful town. I'd never been. Home of REM and B-52s.
So musical town.
Yeah, I'm really excited, right? I think Major Park from Real Housewives of Atlanta is from there as well. But it's a beautiful town, and I'd never been. And that's another perk of this whole experience, is the fact that I get to see all these places that I've heard of and I've never had a chance to visit and see and experience outside of the show. I get to walk around, go to coffee shops, try the food, shop locally. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But Ollie, a 9-year-old, sent me flowers with all of their allowance money that they were given to buy me flowers and thank me for helping them come into their own and be who they are. And I think it's another really important lesson here that these stories matter. A story like Hairspray matters. A story, a story like I Am Enough, which is a children's book, matters. These we have to allow space for people to have representation and to see themselves and to walk into spaces where they feel valuable and feel valid and seen. And so I think it's incredible that on this path that I'm currently on, everything is, I keep going back to it. Everything has kind of brought me here. Drag Race has brought me here. Obviously opened this door. Columbus has brought me here and obviously prepared me for this. And it's a kind of a summation of all of it. Edna, as a character, Edna Turnblad, is a summation of kind of all of that. She's a character, a woman of huge heart, and wants nothing but the best for her child, and wants nothing but the best and success for her family, and also believes in doing what's right and believes in making it right. And I think that's a kind of it just fits, it feels right, and it fits.
It fits you to a T. I have to ask you though, a lot of people don't know you're like a trained actor. Like you went to school to be,
She's an actress, mama.
And then the drag came. That's not what you were going for. It just kind of came into place. What does it feel like being on stage and it's not Nina? It's Andrew playing a role, another role.
I did go to college for it. I have my degree is in theater, and I went to Denison University in Granville, Ohio, so right outside of Columbus. And I got my degree in it, and I thought I was ready. Again, this is kind of the same theme. Yeah. And then drag prepared me for this in a different way. Specifically this character in this role, right? So what I am thrilled about is that the audience gets to see Andrew, the actor, but they know, especially in this market, in Columbus, Ohio, my hometown, they're gonna know that they influenced the show. Like, that's what's crazy. Those people who've been with me for years. I had friends, Mike and Greg came and saw me in Madison, Wisconsin, and from Columbus. And it's like this idea of they're gonna see something that is a whisper or a glimpse of something they saw in 2002 when I was standing on stage at Access. Because Nina is informing the performance. She is as much a piece or a cog in the wheel of my creation of the character as Andrew is. Yeah. And like that's the thing is with theater, with acting, with television or film, and doing this art, drag is equally a training ground that prepared me for this, because I was on stage. I've been on stage almost every night, for many, many years. And then it just prepared me for this different kind of stage where Andrew gets to step into the character and put Nina kind of on the shelf and allow her to watch over me in a sense that she has provided great influence for this, right? My makeup journey throughout the show is being told through things that I learned as developing Nina West. Yeah. My ability to walk in a heel. Thank you, Nina. But really the heart and soul of this comes from every ounce of every interaction I've ever had with my mom, with my sisters, with my drag family, with Virginia, with the community, with these organizations. Every ounce and moment I have kind of learned a little bit more about how to tap into my own humanity and bring that to life. And it's a lot more than just acting. Is a lot more than just I'm gonna put on a wig and put on a dress and just how to do it. No, I mean it's like this has been a painful journey for me. As simple as this character may seem, Edna is not. She goes through this whole transformation throughout the show. We see it, a physical transformation from start to finish, and it brought me to. I had to come to terms with my own body image issues. I had to come to terms with the fact that I didn't have a mask of Nina West, which has been a beautiful, lovely mask for me for many years. And I had to go, oh my God, like this, I was coming into it with the wrong idea. And I also had to come to grips with the fact that this was a whole departure from anything I had ever done before. And I wanted to give myself the permission to experience this in a different way, my career. And thankfully, I have an incredible network of friends, like Patricia Taylor. Shout out to Patricia Taylor, who nurtured me specifically during this period of time to allow me to jump and try this. And it's really been awesome.
Well, we are so excited for you. We're so excited to get to see you in Columbus. I predict some sellouts. I feel like tickets are going to be hard to get.
Monica Day, if I don't get to spend some time with you while I'm there doing Hairspray,
Oh, you know it.
I'm not coming.
I'm gonna be there. You can't keep me away. Last question, just taking this all in, this tour that you've been on, being a part of this show, being a part of this cast, looking back to what you hoped your career would one day be when you were, in school, when you were just starting into theater, has it been everything that you have hoped and dreamed that it would be?
Oh my gosh, it's so much more. I mean, there's this meme that I have seen recently where it says, remember what you've always asked for. Now you're living it. And it's humbling. It's just, I lose my breath in it a little bit because, and I lose the ability to talk about it a little bit because this is like a culmination of a lot of hard work with a lot of different people having their hands on me and lifting me up. And I think that's the part of the journey I wasn't expecting. Mm-hmm. That you can have all of the success in your life. It does require a lot of people to have their hands on you. And I never knew that when I was 22. And I'm very fully aware of how much who I am is because of all the hands that have been laid on me. And so I'm very grateful because it's much bigger than this show. And it's much bigger than anything I ever expected. And the fact that I get to bring it home means more than anyone could ever know.
Stop trying to make me cry.
Too late, I already am. So thank you.
Don't start crying or I'll cry.
No, it's like, listen, it's like I'm having a realization in the moment talking about it. You never really, I just had never intended. I think the thing that I never knew, and it's a clarity moment.
Yeah.
It's like I just never knew what it took to get where you want to go. And I'm sure you can speak to that. Like your dreams don't just happen. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of serendipity, and it's a lot of magic, and it's also a lot of heart and soul and sacrifice and support. And I'm just so grateful. And because my primary source of support is in the city where I get to come home to. And so I'm just so excited to share this with everybody. I'm so excited to share this next chapter. And I hope it means many more of these wonderful chapters coming home. And I just want to thank you. I'm the most excited to talk to you today because you're my friend. And and to share this with you. And so thanks so much.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're so excited for you. Like, I cannot even tell you how, just like every like post I see, every picture, every moment, it's just because I know, like we've been friends for so long. I know how important this is and how wonderful this is and how hard you've worked for it. And so I'm just happy for you.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too.